Good evening, basketball fans, as we welcome you to Pacelli Catholic High School for this Central Wisconsin South Conference matchup on the boys' side as the Pacelli Cardinals play host to the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. My name is Mike Welland, Trevor Zaleski doing the production for tonight's game on this Thursday night here in mid-January. As the 8-1 Eagles travel, taking on the 6-4 Cardinals, both teams coming off a win a couple of days ago. For Almond-Bancroft, they took down Tigerton. Pacelli took down WIAA Fremont. But right now, as the clock winds down, we're going to have the opening prayer, the national anthem, and then I'll be back with your starting lineups right here on Zaleski Sports. So we'll keep it right here, and we'll be right back with you guys after the anthem. Just put on the players.
Welcome to the Pacelli Student Activity Center for tonight's CWC South Boys basketball game between the Eagles of Almond-Bancroft High School and your Pacelli Cardinals. A special welcome to our friends from Almond-Bancroft. We remind you that interscholastic athletics are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when the proper respect is given to everyone. Please let your good sportsmanship show during tonight's game. Pacelli, Almond-Bancroft, and the WIAA, thank you for your cooperation. We now ask all to please rise. Lord, we ask your guidance and blessings on tonight's game, the players, coaching staffs, officials, and fans. Help us to be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and remember that all of our abilities are a gift from you. And when the game is done, grant safe travel home to all. In your name, amen. And now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Broadcasting live from Pacelli Catholic High School, boys basketball tonight as the Almond-Bancroft Eagles take on the Pacelli Cardinals. Again, a matchup in the Central Wisconsin South Conference as we start with your starting lineups, and we'll start with Almond-Bancroft. Starting at forward, a 6'1 senior averaging 4 points a game, wearing number 10, Connor Newby. At forward, a 6'3" senior averaging 12.5 a game, number 12, Daniel Baumgartner. At guard, a 6' senior averaging just under 10 points a game, wearing number 15, Thomas Hunt. At forward, a 6'1 junior averaging 5 a game, number 20, Austin Zinda. And their leading scorer, a 6' guard and a sophomore, wearing number 30, averaging 19 a game, number 30, Seth Bunders. Under head coach Kurt Lamb, it's going to be Newby, Baumgartner, Hunt, Zinda, and Bunders. Almond in their road black uniforms, green striping, green numbers, the Almond-Bancroft crest across the front. And for the Pacelli Cardinals, it's the same lineup they've been using for a while. At a wing, 6' junior averaging 4 a game, number 2, Jake Schrader. At guard, a 6'3 senior, the leading scorer, 21 points a game, number 3, Wes Poplinski. At a wing, a 6' senior, averaging just under 10 points a game, wearing number 13, Charlie Kulik. At guard, a 5'9 junior, 5.5 a game, number 23, Bryson Cashin. And holding down the middle, a 6'1" senior at forward, 4.7 points a game, number 50, Mason Lawless. Under head coach John Shirk of the Cardinals, it'll be Schrader, Poplinski, Kulik, Cashin, and Lawless. Cardinals in their home white uniforms, black numbers, Pacelli Catholic and red scripted across the front, and some black and red striping. Again, both teams coming off a win as Pacelli Cardinals beat WIAA Fremont by 3 back on Tuesday night, 56-53. Almond-Bancroft coming off a win over Tigerton, 93-51 on the road. As we are underway, opening possession belonging to Almond-Bancroft. Bunders pulls up to the elbow. He'll turn around. Jump shot is up and rattles it home to start things off for Almond. Schrader will bring it up. Almond, they like to bring their pressure, but they also play some very strong man-to-man historically under Coach Lamb. Skip pass wing to Poplinski now at the top. Kulik baseline. He'll try and turn the corner. Back to Cashin. Back to Poplinski. Poplinski had a very strong game against WIAA, 25 points. Mason Lawless fading away jumper, no good. Rebound battled for and taken by Thomas Hunt. And Hunt in transition gets a 3. That's back iron, no. Rebound battled for, and Baumgartner chases it down for the Eagles. Back to the wing. Hunt drives through, drops it back off to Zinda. Baumgartner steps into a 3 on the wing. Too long. Rebound, that time taken by Schrader. In addition, Cashin on the wing. Rattles home a triple. Bryson Cashin from deep. Seth Bunders brings it over. Onto the wing. Bobbled. He'll have to pass it back out to Baumgartner, and a foul called on Bryson Cashin. His team's first of the half. Inbound to Bunders. Biggest time will call for a screen and pass it off to Zinda as they'll run an offense. Ball screen from Baumgartner. Trying to go high-low, turned over. Give the steal to Schrader. He'll take it coast to coast, trying to bank it too much. Rebound to Seth Bunders. Long skip back out, high post now. Baumgartner, he'll go through on the left side, have to bounce it back. Thomas Hunt for 3, got it! Hunt's first 3. Kulik goes all the way, trying to flip one up. Poplinski trying to chase it down, rebound to Hunt. That's deflected. Taken by Cashin, but he turns it right back over. Outlet out to Seth Bunders. He'll get it underneath, and that's stolen. Both teams trading turnovers early on here. Poplinski steps into a 3. That's going to be a little bit long. Rebound by Austin Zinda. And a timeout, or we have a foul on Cashin, who will draw his second. As a couple of guys checking in for Almond-Bancroft. Elijah Appleby will be in, a 6-foot junior, wearing number 14, and TJ Land, a 5'9" freshman. Bunders brings it up, running points. High post Baumgartner, undercut Appleby, steps through, goes up, can't finish on the right side as Poplinski gets the board for Pacelli. 3 minutes in, 5-3 Almond-Bancroft. Poplinski steps through, throws one up off the top of the backboard, no, rebound to Baumgartner. Underneath, Baumgartner's going to go up. No, rebound to Lawless. Physical play early on for both teams. They're not calling it underneath. Underneath, Kulik wide open. He's going to go up. Can't finish. Gets his own board and tips it back in. Charlie Kulik unintentionally doing the Mikan drill. And we're tied up at 5. Bunders somehow keeps that dribble. Has to kick it back out. Quick trigger 3. Got it for Thomas Hunt. Kulik weaving through, draws a foul on the reach. As TJ Lamb gets called for the foul, and now checking in Xander Miner, a 6'1 sophomore. Eagles have 11 guys rostered. It seems like they rotate about 9. To the corner, Poplinski, step back for 3. Rattles it home. Wes Poplinski with the step back, his first points of the night. As we come in tied at 8. And a travel called on Hunt. He shuffled that back foot before he picked up his dribble. 4th turnover for the Eagles tonight. Schrader to cash it on the wing. Cardinals haven't made a substitution yet. Looks like a zone 2-3. Poplinski for 3. That's a little bit off. Rebound ripped free and taken by Newby back in the game. In transition, Bunders for 3. That's too long and a little bit off to the right. As it will be knocked out of bounds, stays with Almond-Bancroft. As in the game, Ben Hammerly. He'll check in for Cashin. Short corner play. Bunders matched up with Kulik. And Appleby's going to call it for the walk. Caught in between deciding to either put it on the ground or pass it off, and he just took a couple steps with it. Hammerly, high post to Kulik. Get back to Ben Hammerly. Underneath, Poplinski wide open and scores. Poplinski by himself gets the bucket. And Pacelli has a lead 10-8 as Baumgartner now will check in for Almond-Bancroft. Newby for 3. That's rattles around and no. Lawless with another rebound. Schrader gets around the screen, has to kick it back to Hammerly. Kulik trying to go baseline. A lot of contact. Full swing. Schrader. Bounce back out. Kulik. He'll step through. And he's going to go up. And he's going to go to the line. Called by the trailing official on Connor Newby. And that'll put Kulik on the line. Charlie, 29% free throw shooter. As he hits the first. Kulik 2 for 2. 12-8 your score. Pacelli with the lead. And a timeout called by Coach Lamb. We'll keep it here and have a chance to hear from one of our great sponsors. This time we'll hear from Sherrill Tire. Of course, your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center. They'll keep you rolling and they'll keep you growing. They'll come to you with one of their 14 farm and commercial service trucks. So find your location at SherrillTire.com. Those will have a chance to be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery. They are made from 100% real sugar, high-quality ingredients. You can select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer or Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry, Orange, Vanilla Cream, or Kitty Cocktail. For more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin. The rich, creamy, delicious root beer is made with real Wisconsin honey, 100% natural sugar, so add some ice cream as well for a great-tasting root beer float. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student-athletes. Inbound on the side over to Thomas Hunt, who will run point with Bunders, Lamb, Newby, and Baumgartner on the floor. Pacelli still in man-to-man. Ball knocked away off of Bunders. Kulik knocked it off of his hand. That's turnover number 6 for the Eagles. The length of the Cardinals definitely giving problems early on, whether it's Kulik, Schrader, or Poplinski. The entries to the high post have just not been smooth so far. And there's a bad pass behind Kulik, stolen by Hunt. Takes himself, no, rebound to Newby. Bunders for 3, short. Rebound to Lamb. To Bumgarner in the corner. Coach Kurt Lamb telling his guys, don't be settling for long-range shots. Open three, and Thomas Hunt has his third triple of the first half. Gets it back within one. 12-11 your score. Kulik has a pass go off of Lawless' knee to him. Takes himself a runner, way too long. Rebound to Bunders for Almond. And a foul called as Bunders tried to come to a stop. Charlie Kulik will get his first. That's the team's third. Of course, stay tuned. We have these two teams matching up on the girls' side tomorrow night from Almond-Bancroft High School. We'll be there for that one. Inbound to TJ Lamb. And Hunt has his fourth triple of the half. Wide open from the left wing. Kulik, low post touch to Lawless. Has to throw back out Schrader. Back to the high post, Lawless. Kick back out to Hammerly. Kulik with a touch. Puts his head down, spins his way through, going left. Can't quite finish. Bumgarner will clear the rebound. Bunders blocked by Schrader. One of the more emphatic blocks by the Cardinals this season. Kulik, oh, he carried it. And Kulik's going to get called for the travel. As Zinda will check back in for Bunders. Can't expect Bunders to be sitting too long, as Cashin will head back in for Kulik. It's going to be Schrader, Poplinski, Hammerly, Cashin, and Lawless on the floor for the Cardinals. On to the wing to Bumgarner. Lamb. No travel called as looks like Newby got away with one. Bumgarner to the wing. Spinning his way right into the baseline. Lamb. Danny Bumgarner. Cardinals playing strong defense. Nothing. There has not been a clear look yet on this possession. Spinning away, Bumgarner goes up, and he has it glance off the rim. Rebound to Schrader. Poplinski takes himself. The runner is up and in. 14-14 your score. And a travel called on Zinda. You cannot slide that back foot on your pivot. Hammerly. Over to Poplinski. Behind his own back. Squares up. Bank is up and open for Wes Poplinski. He's got 9 of the 16. Bumgarner on the baseline. Bumgarner head down, pops through, back pass out to Lamb. Shot fake, he'll go up. Little jumper, no. Rebound taken by Schrader. Cashin almost had a blow by. Good recovery though by Zinda as Hammerly. Back to Lawless, swing back out Cashin. Then Hammerly, high post Mason Lawless, kick to the corner. Cashin, mid-range jumper on the baseline, is left short. Rebound to Daniel Bumgarner, his 4th. And a timeout called by Almond-Bancroft. So we will step aside for a second. We'll be back after this on your high school home for sports, Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
8:40 remaining, 16-14 your score. Pacelli with the lead as the inbound will go over to Elijah Appleby, who is checked back in. Almond going left to right as you look at your screen. Get in their row of black uniforms. Seth Bunders. Match up with Cashin man-to-man. Quick three. In and out from Hunt. Rebound to Cashin. That would have been his 5th of the half if he'd hit that. It was halfway down. Wes Poplinski to answer. In and out on his three. Rebound to Bumgarner, his 5th. Low post touch as Caden Mayick in the game. Bumgarner is going to go up. Count it! And one for Danny Bumgarner. And Mayick will get the foul right away. His first, team's 4th. Kazabuski back in the game for Pacelli. First action tonight, the 5'11 senior. Danny Bumgarner, a 31% free throw shooter. And that's a little bit long. Rebound taken by Cashin. Pass tipped and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pacelli. Pass checking in for Almond. Tyler Huntington. A 6-foot junior. He'll wear number 24. He'll be in for Bumgarner. Inbound thrown to the backcourt to Cashin over to Hammerly. Kazabuski on the corner. Lob pass to Hammerly. To Cashin. Almond in their 2-3 zone. Pass over to Kazabuski. He'll step into a 3 on the wing. That's short. Rebound ripped free and a travel called on Appleby after the rebound. The Almond fans don't like it. Coach Lamb doesn't like it, and I honestly don't blame either of them. Inbound to Cashin. 3 on the corner. Got it for Cashin. That's a huge swing in this first half for Pacelli. 3-point lead for the Cardinals, 19-16. Lamb on the wing. As Kazabuski's going to get the foul, he's been guarding Seth Bunders and trying to get around his screen, held. 5th team foul on the Eagles, or on the Cardinals, I should say. His inbound goes to TJ Lamb. Bunders walked with it. Ten turnovers. Kazabuski on the left side. He turns it right back over. Bunders picks the pocket. Squares up, middle runner, got it. Seth Bunders, a master thief, averages just under 6 steals a game. Mayick, pump fakes, kicks to the corner. Kazabuski for 3. That's off the front of the rim, but Hammerly is there for the rebound. Good positioning. Poplinski got his shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul on Bunders. His first. Team's 3rd will send Poplinski to the line. Poplinski, 62% from the line. Went 3 of 6 against WIAA. As he rattles home the first. As Brock Bierenkott will check in the game for the first time. Second free throw for Poplinski's good. We have a sub. As Bumgarner's in. Thomas Hunt will sit. Score 21-18 in favor of the Pacelli Cardinals with 6:30 remaining here in the first half. Low post touch Bumgarner trying to back down Meg. Goes around, reverse layup. Left a little bit short. Rebound poked away. Bumgarner gets it back. And a tied ball. forced by Cashin. Bierenkot to Poplinski, goes baseline. Natural pick, little runner, got it. Wes Poplinski having himself a half again. 13 points for Poplinski, makes it 23-18. Poked away, going through, and scoring. On the drive is Huntington. Huntington only averaging 3.5 a game. Has his first 2 there. Cash into Bierenkot. Swing back out to Poplinski, bobbles it, and stolen by Lamb. Then another loose ball, and eventually knocked away. Taken by the Cardinals. Mayick steps through, can't finish. Rebound to Appleby. Out of bounds, off of Appleby to Pacelli. Nubian. Setting the floor for Almond-Bancroft, it is Bunders, Lamb, Huntington, Baumgartner, and Newby. For Pacelli, Bierenkot, Poplinski, Cashin, Mayick, and Kazabuski. Cashin, 3 on the wing. Too long, but he gets his own rebound. Came right back to him, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals with 5 minutes exactly to play here in the first half. And an offensive foul called on the inbound on Kazabuski. That's his second. Team 6, so Almond-Bancroft Eagles will be shooting free throws the rest of this half. TJ Lamb trying to turn the corner underneath. Baumgartner squares up, goes up, count it, and 1 for Baumgartner. He is fired up. Foul on Brock Bierenkot. His first. Free throw from Baumgartner is good. Allman now takes a. Now we're tied up 23-all. Poplinski over to Mayick on the wing to the corner. Kazabuski. Long skip. Cashin has to leap to catch it. Bierenkot now right side. Trying to move it around this zone. Poplinski and Cashin play a little bit of catch. Poplinski almost had it pinned on his hip. To Mayick. Mayick's going to take a 3 on the wing. He's going to be off to the right. Tip in, no from Poplinski. Rebound that time to Newby. Underneath, up and in for Seth Bunders. And a timeout called by Pacelli. We will keep it here. Another chance to listen to hear from a couple of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin, starting with Fleet Farm. Of course, it is time for ice fishing here in January, and Fleet Farm has everything you need, from reels, shelters, boots, and even live bait and fishing licenses. It's Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Also, Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer as well. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes. They help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. 4:05 remaining on the clock. 25-23. Almond-Bancroft has taken the lead behind that runner from Bunders. As we set the floor again for both teams, it is Lamb, Bunders, Hunt, Newby, and Baumgartner for Almond. Poplinski, Bierenkot, Kulik back in the game, Kazabuski, and Lawless for the Cardinals. Bierenkot for 3 out of no. Rebound tipped away off of Poplinski to Almond-Bancroft. Already 18 rebounds in the half for the Eagles. 13 for the Cardinals. TJ Lamb back to Bunders. Has to kick it back out. Bunders, a three from Almond. No. Rebound chased down, knocked out of bounds off of Newby. As the Cardinals try to get it back in quickly. Coach Lamrell right there ready to stop him. Bierencott will take a three. That's way too long. Rebound chased down by Newby. Then his pass is tipped and stolen by Poplinski. He gets it off, knocked away off of his hands and turned over. As Logan Mayer will check in. Meyer, the 5'5 freshman in his third varsity game, has had 5 points in each of the first two. He's acquitted himself very well so far. As Bunders now left side trying to turn the corner. Spins through, what a move. Goes up, and he'll go to the line. Seth Bunders showing why he's now in his second year starting on the varsity. He draws the second foul on Charlie Kulik. Bunders an 80% free throw shooter. Scored 20 points in each of the last 4 games. So he hits the first. Xander Miner back in the game. Jake Schrader back in for the Cardinals. And he's 2 for 2. Bunders with up to 8 points. And it's a 4-point lead, 27-23. Underneath Lawless, high post, back to Mayer. Back to Lawless. Poplinski now on the wing. Everything on that right side. Now they'll swing out left. On the cut, Poplinski, little runner. No. Rebound. Good box out by Newby. Bunders going baseline. Zeminer gets bumped. No call. Throws it up. Myers the board. Underneath. Kulik up and in transition. Kulik's got 6. Bunders turns the corner. Squares up. Leaves it just a little bit short. The rebound to Schrader. Kulik barrels through. Goes up. No. Poplinski on the board. Back up off the bottom of the backboard. And a foul on the Cardinals. On Poplinski. And that's going to put Almond-Bancroft at the line, shooting bonus with Newby. Newby, a 29% free throw shooter. No good. Rebound to Lawless. 4th rebound for Mason Lawless tonight. Schrader back to Lawless, to Kulik just inside the arc on the left side. Logan Meyer. Poplinski pull up elbow jumper. He gets bumped on the way down. He's going to the line. Closed out just a little bit too fast. As a second foul on Bunders. Puts Wes Poplinski at the line. Wes hits the front. As Appleby and Baumgartner check in for a Miner, and Bunders will sit. Poplinski, no good. Rebound taken by Lamb. TJ Lamb against Meyer. Is going to be, they're going to call Meyer for the foul. Connor Reach got him on the hip. TJ Lamb, an 80% free throw shooter, will shoot 2. And that's no good, as checking back in is Zinda. Lamb hits the second. Makes it a 2-point game, 28-26. Mayer, bounce to Schrader left side. They go wing to wing. Wes Poplinski's going to take a three, and he's going to hit a three. Timeout, Pacelli. Cardinals have the lead. We will keep it here with 1:17 remaining. Chance for us to hear from another one of our great sponsors, this time from Point Heating. Of course, get comfortable this fall and winter with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Send out for planned service and receive 10% off parts and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. Call Point Heating and Cooling at 715-345-1979. Again, 715-345-1979. Visit online at pointheating.com. 1:17 remaining out of the timeouts. 1-point lead for the Cardinals thanks to Wes Poplinski. 17 points for the senior, coming off a 25-point performance on Tuesday night. And the Cardinals come out in some pressure. Lamb trying to turn it up over to Newby. Appleby, left-handed three from the corner. He's going to rattle it home. Gives the Eagles the lead right back, 31-29, under a minute to go. Underneath, Lawless on the block. He has to, underneath, wrap pass over to Mayer. Through and he was on the baseline, turns it over. 7th turnover of the half for the Cardinals. With 51 seconds left, looks like a 2-2-1. Cardinals going to meet him full court. Schrader and Mayer at the top, middle, Kulik and Poplinski. Lawless by himself underneath. Going all the way, Appleby, a lot of contact. He somehow they're saying he didn't establish. And it's going to go to Pacelli. That's one of those confusing rules as far as how out of bounds and back in go. And a reach on Lamb. Second foul on Lamb, 15 with 34 seconds left.
Second personal, fifth team foul in the game for Almond-Bancroft. Number 20,
Zinda checks in for him. Kulik on the wing. Low post Lawless. Backing down, goes up, he's going to the line. First foul on Thomas Hunt. Lawless to the strike. Mason Lawless, 29%. As a team, Cardinals 49% from the line. As Lawless hits the first. Bunders in. Lawless 2 for 2 and ties the game at 31. Inbound Seth Bunders with 22 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus. He'll set up at the WIAA logo, and they're going to play for one. Schrader plays off. Now 10. Bunders underneath. Bumgarner gets around, goes up, gets position, and scores. And we go to half. That bucket by Daniel Bumgarner gives Almond-Bancroft the lead, 33-31 after 18 minutes. So we'll step aside. We'll hear from some of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. We'll be back with your halftime stats and summary after this on your high school home for sports, Zaleski Sports.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Halftime here from Pacelli Catholic High School. Your score, the Almond-Bancroft Eagles 33, the Pacelli Cardinals 31, in what has been a spectacular game in the CWC South tonight on this early January Thursday. Is taking a look at some of the numbers here at halftime. The Almond-Bancroft has a rebounding edge 21-19. They're led by 6 rebounds from Daniel Baumgartner. Pacelli led 4 rebounds apiece from Mason Lawless and Wes Poplinski. But the difference, though, 12 turnovers for Almond. They have gotten a couple extra possessions, 7 for Pacelli in that first half. Scoring-wise, leading all scorers with 17 first-half points, it's the senior Wes Poplinski. He's hit a couple of threes. He's 3 for 4 from the line. 6 points apiece then for Charlie Kulik and Bryson Cashin, and 2 for Mason Lawless. As a team, our Cardinals 7 of 8 from the free throw line in that first half to their 31 points, and they have played very well offensively throughout. A little bit deeper scoring for Almond-Bancroft. 12 points, all from beyond the arc for senior Thomas Hunt. Then 8 points for Seth Bunders, 7 for Daniel Baumgartner, including that buzzer-beating layup. 3 for Elijah Appleby, 2 for Tyler Huntington, and 1 for freshman T.J. Lamb. As a team, Almond also 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And again, that buzzer beater from Baumgartner, the difference so far in this one, 33-31 your score as halftime continues. And during this halftime, a chance to hear as well from a couple more of our great sponsors here on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin, including Draxler Transport. Of course, Draxler's got flatbed driving opportunities. They'll pay you 5 cents a mile premium over van at Draxler Transport. Drivers are always home for their requested time off. As a family-oriented company, Draxler Transport will treat you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Also, Felt's Dairy, they're located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience. They serve your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meats, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday, 24/7 on Facebook. Again, we're about halfway through this halftime period. A CWC South matchup, 33-31 in favor of the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Taking a look at some of the other games going on the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. Of course, on this Thursday night, usually a very prime night for winter sports. Wausau West at Marshfield Wrestling, that was earlier today. Spencer is playing Columbus Catholic. That game in the JV stages right now. Columbus up big in that one. Earlier today, we had Stratford Auburndale Wrestling. Wapaka Mosinee Hockey will be dropping the puck at 7 o'clock. Also, Neilsville at Greenwood will be having varsity boys basketball at 7:15. Check out all those. Go to ZaleskiSports.com for the full update as well. Of course, tomorrow we'll be having Pacelli girls basketball at Almond-Bancroft. We'll be there for that one. Cal Jacoby on the call, myself on the production for that one. And for both of these teams, looking forward as well, very briefly, for Pacelli, they will be back home in 5 days against Wild Rose on the 12th. For Almond-Bancroft, they go to Port Edwards next week on the 11th. So with that, we'll take another quick break. We'll be back. I'll be with you guys closer to the end of the halftime to get you guys ready for half number 2 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. It is the Pacelli Cardinals and Almond-Bancroft. Your score 33-31 Almond. We're back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Halftime starting to wind down here from Pacelli Catholic High School. Your score after 18 minutes, it's Almond-Bancroft 33, Pacelli 31. We thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. Mike Wenland broadcasting, Trevor Zaleski doing the production as we get ready for half number 2. As we switch sides, Pacelli will be going left to right as you look at your screen. Almond-Bancroft going right to left toward their own bench and toward the front doors of the school. Again, leading the way scoring-wise, 12 points for the Eagles for Thomas Hunt, 17 for senior Wes Poplinski. As it looks like the same starting fives for both teams. So for Pacelli, that's Schrader, Poplinski, Kulik, Cashin, and Lawless. For Almond-Bancroft, Newby, Baumgartner, Hunt, Zinda, and Bunders. Inbound, and we are underway with Seth Bunders running point. Kulik will guard him man-to-man. Low post, Baumgartner. He's going to try and do a double. Kick back out. Quick trigger three on the wing. Left off to the right side for Hunt, but the rebound, Baumgartner. It's fading away. No good. Rebound that time by Lawless. Fifth rebound for Lawless. Kulik swing out Bryson Cashin. Kulik, handoff Poplinski. Mid-range jumper, no. Rebound to Thomas Hunt, his third. And both teams go scoreless on their opening possessions of the second half. Mid-paint, Baumgartner steps through, goes up and under, banks it up and in. 9 points for Baumgartner. Gives the Eagles a 4-point lead. Skip pass off the right hand of Schrader and out of bounds. Turns it over. Number 8 for Pacelli. Bunders kick back out, and he traveled with it. Turnover number 13 for Almond-Bancroft. Inbound on the far side for Poplinski. Drake Schrader running the point. Over to Mason Lawless. Back to Cashin, and they'll play catch a little bit. Cashin to Kulik. He's got a head of steam to the baseline to Poplinski. And that's got to be a travel. They're not going to call it. He's going to miss the shot. And the rebound is cleared by Zinda. Kick to the wing. Newby. Baumgartner clears up space and scores. 6-point lead from Bancroft, 2 minutes in. Schrader steps through, draws contact. No, Poplinski, the offensive rebound. He'll go up, leaves it short, and he's going to the line. Baumgartner is going to get his first personal, first team. Poplinski to the line. He's 3 of 4. As he will not hit the first. It rattles around everywhere but the bottom of the net. And 0 for 2, rebound battled for and eventually cleared out by Newby. His 6th rebound of the night for the Eagles. As Seth Bunders will get into the right side. Low post kicked ball by Charlie Kulik. Using that high-scoring soccer right leg. Inbound on the baseline. To Baumgartner. Modified short corner. Great read, though, by Lawless to pick it off. Trying to go high-low with it. Poplinski over to Cashin. Cashin will take a 3. Catch is a little bit long. Schrader, the offensive board. Back up and in. First points of the night for Schrader. And count it, and one for Hunt. Immediately in transition. Lawless gets his first. Thomas Hunt only 43% from the line. But he hits that one. He's got 15. He's at 40-33 as Lawless has it just inside the top of the circle. Poplinski thought about the three, has it knocked away by Bunders and out of bounds. It'll stay with Pacelli. As checking in will be TJ Lamb. Also in the game, Tyler Huntington. He's in for Bumgarner. And Owen back into that 2-3. Kulik in the corner, underneath. Poplinski squares up, trying to bank it up and in. No. Rebound back tapped to Kulik. Underneath, trying to find Poplinski, and it's stolen. Hunt, three in transition. Got his fifth. And a timeout called by Pacelli. So we will take a break. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this on your high school home for sports, Zaleski Sports, Wisconsin.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
14:20 remaining out of the timeout as Logan Mayer checks back in for Pacelli. He will replace Cashin on the floor. Underneath, Lawless on the block. Mason squares up, goes up, he's going to the free throw line. Hunt with the foul. Lawless misses the first. They've missed all three free throws at this rim here in the second half. As Bumgarner checks back in. Coach Lamb getting his guys rotated and keeping them fairly fresh. Again, they've rotated about 9 players. As Lawless hits the second. Back to a 9-point game, 43-34. Underneath, Bumgarner's going to square up, and he'll score. Mayer underneath through the hands of Hunt and out of bounds. It stays with Pacelli as Elijah Appleby will check in. Pacelli's rolled through 10 of their 14 roster players tonight. Poplinski's going to skip it over the top to Kulik on the wing. High post, Poplinski bobbles it. He'll lose it, and eventually it's cleared and taken. Underneath, going up, and a foul late, and going to the line will be Huntington. It's going to be on Wes Poplinski. His second, team second. Huntington, a 50% free throw shooter. That's too strong off the back iron. They're going to discuss a potential lane violation here. Almond fan was yelling for it. So he's going to get the 2 shots again. And he hits the free throw, the first one. Does not fall. Rebound taken by Kulik. There, bounce out Kulik, wing to wing. Charlie kicks it back out Schrader. He'll drive. Has to circle things back. Back out to Poplinski. Wes Bunders staying right with him. Poplinski squares up, and he's going to the line. He got whacked across the arm by Bunders. That's the third on Seth Bunders. As Wes hits the first. 4-7 from the line tonight. 18 points. And he's 2 for 2. Back into a 10-point game, 46-36. Bunders with a bad pass, and Poplinski can't quite get it. He's out of bounds. He'll stay with the Eagles. Lamb over to Thomas Hunt underneath, over the top, but Appleby in the corner. Back out to Bunders. Over the top, Danny Bumgarner's going to get free. Goes up, count it, and 1 for Danny Bumgarner, the big fella. And Allman's fired up as the third foul on Wes Poplinski. Newby will check in. And a timeout called by the Pacelli Cardinals. We will keep it here with 12:46 remaining. A chance to hear from Awards and More, one of our great sponsors tonight. Awards and More, they're your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. Coming out of the timeout, it will be 1 free throw for Bumgarner. Up to 15 points tonight. Came in averaging about 12.5. Season high for him, 17 he had against Rochelt back in the beginning of December. As he hits the free throw. Logan Mayer. Bad pass stolen by Bumgarner. Knocked away. Lamb underneath the Bumgarner. He'll square up, go up. No. Rebound taken that time by Lawless. As a warning to Danny Bumgarner, who has been asking for a few calls the past few minutes. As Caden Mayick will check in. Also in Ben Hammerly. Xander Miner will check in for Bumgarner. Hammerly over to Poplinski against that 2-3. Schrader picks up his dribble, has to find Hammerly a high post. Back out to West for 3. That's short and air ball. It's going to go out of bounds. over to Almond-Bancroft. Setting the floor for Pacelli, it is Schrader, Poplinski, Hammerly, Mayick, and Kulik. Lamb, Miner, Hunt, Newby, and Appleby. Bobbled by Thomas Hunt, back to Appleby. He'll take a three on the wing. No, too long. Rebound tipped up. Mayick will get it. Hammerly for three on the corner. That's a little bit off the front. Rebound to Appleby. Tries the baseball pass, tipped and stolen. Poplinski on the other end scores for the Cardinals. Back with a 9, 49-38 your score, 11:15 remaining. Timeout, Almond. We will take a very quick break as well. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
11:14 on the game clock. 49-38 your score. Almond-Bancroft leading Pacelli Cardinals in this conference matchup in the CWC South. Inbound on the far side. Baumgartner back in the game, along with Seth Bunders, along with Newby, Hunt, and Lamb. Hammerly, Kulik, Schrader, Poplinski, Mayick for the Cardinals. Kicked ball by Schrader, keeps it in Almond's possession. They got a re-inbound though, this time on the baseline. Both coaches doing a lot of defensive coaching as far as instructions for their teams from their respective coaching boxes. Inbound, Baumgartner on the wing, or on the baseline. He goes up all the way around and scores. And then Bunders immediately with a steal and turnover, and score. Poplinski, three at the top. That's off. Baumgartner the board. In transition. Trying to go to Newby. Can't handle it, out of bounds. Turned over. As that inbound steal by Bunders changed a lot of things early on. Now it's up to 15. Hammerly on the left side. Kulik. Hammerly gathers up and buries a triple from the left wing. 53-41, 10 minutes to play. Bunders kick back out to Schrader. Newby, long skip to Bunders. Hunt for three. That's going to go over the backboard and out. Kazabuski in the game with Cashin. Back in, so set the floor. It's going to be Poplinski, Kazabuski, Hammerly, Cashin, and Mayick. Hammerly step back three. That's off the back iron. Rebound by Cashin. Poplinski, three in the corner on the reset. That's short. Rebound to Baumgartner. Bunders thought about the step back. They're going to take their time. Baumgartner on the block. Goes up. Can't finish. Gets his own board. Trying to go back up. And we have a foul called underneath. And that's going to be the fourth on Wes Poplinski. They'll leave him in. Inbound, Bumgarner squares up. Count it, and one for Bumgarner. Kozłowski gets his third. Lawless will check in. Bumgarner now is season high in points. That's no good. Rebound to Hammerly. 55-41 your score. We're 3/4 of the way through this game. Cashin. Bryson, a little runner. No, it's a little bit off. Rebound battle for Mayick. Gets it deflected and he's fouled. Newby will get his second personal, fourth team. And that's going to put Mayick at the line. Can make 43%. Rattles it home. As Miner in. Mayick, 2 for 2. Back within 12, 50 as the Cardinals come out in their press. To the middle, Appleby. Timeout called by Almond. Now they've seen it. The 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. As the Cardinals trying to get some defensive pressure. Get a couple of turnovers, get this game back within reach. Half 22-12 in favor of Almond-Bancroft. Score 55-43 for the game. It'll be an inbound on the side. Lawless back on the floor. Along with Kozłowski, Mayick, Cashin, and Hammerly. Lamb, Bunders, Miner, Bumgarner, Appleby for Almond-Bancroft. Bunders trying to do a pick and roll, spins his way through, squares up, mid-range, jumper, got it. He's up to 12. Mayick goes all the way, can't finish, and Lawless will get called for a foul going up for the rebound. His second, team sixth. So Almond will be shooting the rest of the way. So they go into the press. Bunders baseball pass over to Bumgarner. He'll circle through. Back to Seth Bunders. Almond can have free years. They've used their clock. Steps back to TJ Lamb. Lamb backdoor cut, Bunders underneath. Bumgarner's open. He'll go blocked by Mayick. And Lawless the board. Transition. Mayick. No good. Rebound that time by Miner. It went into the net. Crowd wanted a goaltend. Does not get it. Bunders bumped. And it'll go to the line. This game getting physical, getting chippy. You can tell this is definitely a rivalry game. Newby back in. Coach Shirk wanting an explanation on that non-goaltend. Bunders 1-1, 80% from the season. As he hits the front end, he's one of the early front runners for Conference Player of the Year. Hits them both. 14 points tonight for Seth Bunders. Cashin will bring it up. Almond back in that zone. 2-3. Mayick. Pass fake. No. Rebound Lamb. Underneath, Bunders squares up and scores. Kazabuski. Hammerly, right side. Back to Lawless. Back to Hammerly now. Kazabuski, quick three. That's too long. Positioning, though, in the board to Caden Mayick. On the cut, tipped and stolen. And then a foul. Fourth on Kazabuski with 6:21 remaining. Puts Newby at the line. Newby hits the front end. His first point tonight. As Wes Poplinski will head to the table and he'll check back in. Schrader back in as well. Mayick and Kazabuski will sit. Guys looking for a little bit more, a little bit of shooting. Newby goes 2 for 2. 63-43. It's a 20-point Almond-Bancroft lead. Cashin. Dribble handoff to Ben Hammerly. Over to Schrader. Poplinski setting up in the post. Cashin, three in the corner, and he's got it. Big three by Bryson Cashin. Ends the drought, and it's back to 17. Bunders handoff to Lamb, and he walked with it. Thomas Hunt, Dan Baumgartner in the game. Cashin over to Schrader. Back to Bryson. Three on the wing. That's going to be off. Poplinski back taps it out to Hammerly. Great play. West low post to Lawless. Back. And an offensive foul on Lawless. Baumgartner took the hit. And that's the fourth on Mason Lawless. .5:20 remaining. 63-46 your score. Elijah Appleby crossing over Hammerly. And he walked with it. When he came to a stop, that pivot did not. Turns it over with 5:07 as Poplinski will bring it up. To Jake Schrader. Hammerly. Back to Wes for three. That's a little bit long. Appleby the board. Bunders over to Hunt. Underneath, Appleby goes up. Oh, foul call on Cashin. Cashin got it clean, and I think they called it on Lawless, and that's going to be it for Mason. So Mason's night will come to an end. 3 points, 7 rebounds. There's Appleby. Kulik will check in for him. Appleby to the line. I can't have a great view of it. I know Cashin got it clean. They must have saying he didn't give him enough room to land. First free throw, good. (64-46) your score. As Lamb will check in for him. Kulik hops through, squares up, can't finish, tip back in by Poplinski, no, and a foul underneath. On Baumgartner, gets the foul, his second. Deep to Cashin on the inbound. Back to Hammerly. He'll take a three on the wing. Hammerly off. Battle for the board. And they force the tie up, but Pacelli will keep it. Great play by Wes Poplinski. Inbound underneath. Schrader's going to go up. Count it! And one for Schrader. Foul on Newby, his third. As Logan Mayer will check in for Hammerly. Schrader's a little bit long with it. Rebound at that time cleared out by Seth Bunders. Off of his foot, he's got to get it back. And he somehow gets it out to Danny Baumgartner, trying to clear out. He does. Reverse layup, blocked, but still falls. Cashin got a hand on it. As Baumgartner's been the difference in this game. Mayer and Cashin. High post. Poplinski has it poked away, but Schrader gets it back to Charlie Kulik. Underneath, Schrader bobbles it. Cashin keeps control. Through a couple legs, somehow it finds the hands of Mayer. 3.5 to play. Kulik to Cashin, back to Wes. Poplinski goes through, goes up and around, can't finish, tipped up, no good from Schrader, and Baumgartner will clear it. Over the top, Baumgartner gets free. He'll go up, and he's going to the line. That might have been on Poplinski. We're going to call it on Kulik. Kulik's third. 22 points so far tonight for Danny Baumgartner. A chance for two more here. And he hits the first. That one's short. But the rebound to Bunders. Newby. Hunt over the top. Baumgartner gets free again. He'll go up, square up, and score. 70-48 with 2:40 remaining. Cashin. As Zinda checks back in for the first time in a while. Mayer off of an arm, through a leg, and then stolen. Timeout called by Almond-Bancroft. We will take a break. 2:21 remaining. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free, that's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
2:21 on the clock. Almost taking over in the second half, 70-48. They lead. Inbound to Seth Bunders for the Eagles, and we're back underway. It is Bunders, Lamb, Thomas Hunt, Zinda, and Baumgartner on the floor. For the Cardinals, Poplinski, Kulik, Mayer, Schrader, Cashin. Poked away from behind and stolen. West got a hand on it. To Jake Schrader on the wing. He'll try and drive baseline, spins through, right into Baumgartner, but he gets his back. He gets his own shot back, can't finish that time though. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound. And Poplinski, I think, just ended it. So Wes's night comes to an end with 21 points, 6 rebounds. As here comes the bench. They're going to wait for the free throw. Adam Mueller will check in. So they can all check in. Huntington back in. Also in the game, Bierenkott, Bennett Eckendorf, Sam Grivach, Tyson Krieger in as well. Xander Miner. They'll also be sending in a couple of their other guys. Bunders hits the first free throw. Checking in will be Shane Kleismith and Dalton Omernick. Bunders hits them both, and he will depart. Eckendorf will bring it up. 2 minutes remaining, a minute 50 to be exact. To Krieger on the wing, over to Brock Bierenkott. Grivach for 3. That's a long rebound. A lot of contact, out of bounds, off of Mueller. Zinda will bring it up. Huntington, swing back out Zinda, wing, trying to go baseline. That'll be thrown away and stolen by Bierenkott. Underneath, Grivach scores. With a minute 5 remaining. Pass bobbles, eventually recovered by Huntington. There's no JV game. These guys are fresh even still. There's a bobble. Recover underneath Huntington. Goes up on Mueller. No. Rebound back tapped, eventually taken by Zinda. His free throw jumper, no. Eckendorf the board. With 30 seconds remaining. Back to Mueller. Over the top, Brock Bierenkott. Steps through, Mueller. Step back, short. Rebound that time by Miner. 18 seconds left. I think Almond will hold it. To Huntington. And they will just hold it. And there's the horn. Your final score, it was Almond-Bancroft 72, Pacelli 50. Stay tuned. We got your Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. We'll have that coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, setting in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta, Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here at Pacelli Catholic High School, time now for your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy's got fresh cheese curds that are made daily, so go to NasonvilleDairy.com. It was the Almond-Bancroft Eagles getting their 9th win of the season. They go to 9-1 and 4-0 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Take a look at some of the scoring numbers for Almond-Bancroft. 25 points and a season high for Daniel Bumgarner, go along with 11 rebounds, led the way for them. 18 points then apiece for Thomas Hunt and Seth Bunders. 5 for Elijah Appleby, 3 for Tyler Huntington, 2 for Connor Newby, and 1 for TJ Lamb. As a team, Almond-Bancroft had 40 rebounds in the game. They had 19 turnovers, though. That's going to be something for Coach Lamb to clean up as the Almond-Bancroft Eagles go forward. They have coming up Port Edwards and then Columbus Catholic back-to-back, couple of tough games coming up next week for Almond-Bancroft. For the Pacelli Cardinals, Wes Poplinski led the way. He had 21 points in the game before being called out on fouls. Bryson Cashin, second on the team with 9. 6 for Charlie Kulik, all of them in the first half. 4 for Jake Schrader. 3 apiece for Ben Hammerly and Mason Lawless. 2 apiece for Caden Mayick and Sam Grivach for the Pacelli Cardinals. As a team, the Cardinals, 37 rebounds tonight, 14 turnovers. As they get ready for their next stretch of the season, they have back-to-back games against Wild Rose, home and away. They'll be at home in 5 days on the 12th. Then they head to Wild Rose on the 15th, and then they have Assumption next week on the 16th. Cardinals' schedule becoming much, much more compact as the season goes on. As we continue here with our postgame show, hopefully we get a chance to talk to Coach Shirk shortly. We'll take a look at breaking down this game. It was a tale of two halves again for the Cardinals. A lot of really, really promising defensive work, slowing down a very high-powered Almond team, and then in the second half, things kind of, Almond was able to find Danny Bumgarner inside. He was able to get to the line, and they really didn't have much of an answer for it, just the sheer size that Bumgarner brings, as Almond has reshaped their system, their roster for what they've had this year. Years past, they've been longer and lanky, more of a shooting team. As we continue here on our post-game show, Trevor going to hopefully find Coach Shirk as we continue to try and wrap things up here from Pacelli. Again, of course, full slate of games going on this evening as well on this Thursday night. And, of course, a full slate of games tomorrow as well. Quick reminder as well, you can watch the rest of these games right here on ZaleskiSports.com. Watch Spencer at Columbus Catholic varsity boys basketball. Wapaka at Mosinee hockey going on right now. Neilsville at Greenwood going on right now in boys basketball as well. For tomorrow, again, Neilsville at Greenwood and the boys. Colby at Columbus Catholic girls basketball. Pacelli at Almond-Bancroft girls basketball will be tomorrow night as well. Wisconsin Rapids at Marshfield girls basketball. Medford Mosinee girls basketball. Edgar at Athens girls basketball tomorrow night. Again, that you can go to all those places at ZaleskiSports.com. For the Pacelli Cardinals, they will drop to 6-5 and 2-2 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference standings. Again, those back-to-back games against the Wild Rose Wildcats coming up. A lot of conference games again. Wild Rose back-to-back. We got Port Edwards, Rochelle, Tri-County. The end of the season, these teams will face again also at the end of the season, February 11th, as we go forward. As we hopefully get a chance to, maybe we won't get a chance to talk to Coach Shirk tonight either way. As we start to wind things down one more time, your final score tonight was 72-50. As the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they get to 9-1 on the season. So with that being said, we will say so long for tonight. One more time again, 72-50, the final score from Pacelli Catholic High School. This is Mike Wendland saying so long. That has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, Nasonville Dairy's got fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. It actually looks like we're going to keep it here. Looks like Coach Shirk is on his way up during our post-game coverage. As he has a couple words breaking down the game with Coach Kurt Lamb of Almond-Bancroft. Of course, a couple longtime coaches here. Of course, over the summer circuits, these coaches get to know each other, become friendly, and a lot of times share some secrets of the trade as long as they're not playing each other. We'll see what breakdown goes forward from here, as we still have quite a bit of season left here in the Central Wisconsin conferences, including this one, the Central Wisconsin South. Some very tough teams. Of course, you got the Cardinals and Eagles. Also, Wild Rose is always a very competitive team. Port Edwards, always a tough team. Rochelle, we saw earlier this year, they've been pretty tough. Along with Tri-County joins that group as well. We'll see them later on as well. And then Pittsville. As we are now joined live by Coach John Shirk. And Coach, I know you guys battled through a couple injuries tonight, but that first half was as good of a basketball I've seen you guys really play defensively this year. I guess kind of break that down and what you guys saw from you guys.
That's who we are. We've been a first-half team. You know, it's pretty obvious if you look at how many times we've people have gained the lead. It's in the second half. The boys have been. We're trying to figure out how we can play in the second half. And all I can say is right now this was very embarrassing tonight. This was unacceptable, and it's got to get figured out.
And Coach, well, we got plenty of games next week to get that worked out. Of course, you back-to-back against Wild Rose. You can see them twice in a row. That I know you've seen them plenty of times over the years. You know what they can do, but hopefully a chance to get it going. Also, games against Assumption coming up, and I guess a lot of conference season left.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of season left, and all we can do is just keep trying to plug away.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, get healthy, and we'll see you down the road.
Right. Thank you.
Again, that's Coach John Shirk of the Cardinals. Man, a few words tonight as the Cardinals fall to Almond-Bancroft. One more time, final score 72-50. Almond takes the lead, and that will wrap things up here for Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wellman. Trevor Zaleski on the production. Everyone, we thank you for joining us on the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. For all of us right here at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin, stay safe, stay warm, and have a great night.